What's up, guys? Welcome back to Atlas. Yo, 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 yo. Alright, so we're going in with another Minecraft Dungeons episode tutorial. Today we're going to focus on the mission select screen. If you guys haven't seen my other videos where I talk about the wandering trader and the blacksmith, these have to deal with the artifacts and your primary weapons and your armor. Be sure to check out those at either the little top right section there. I'm going to go ahead and recommend one of those two to you. Or you can check out the links in the description. You can check out my channel. Yeah, let's go ahead and roll into it. Today we're focusing on mission select, right? So first and foremost, all right, this is where you're going to go do your main story stuff. If you don't know where to go, all right, this is where you go. Now, with that in mind, your main objective goal is to go ahead and conquer each of these different dungeons. The Creeper Woods, the Soggy Swamp, the Cacti Canyon, the Pumpkin Pastures, Redstone Mines, Fiery Forge, the Desert Temple, the High Block Halls, and Obsidian Pinnacle. The Obsidian Pinnacle, this is going to be your final destination. That's the one where you got your main boss for the story of what's available so far at the time of this video. Okay, I don't know if you guys are new to the channel or not, but yeah, so this is, the game just came out. We're going over a lot of the basics for you guys. So you pull this up. Right down here in the bottom right, you're going to see missions. Okay? I highly recommend you click on this to view your next mission. Once you have a little green check mark here, you've beaten the boss. You can click on the next one. It'll just kind of pull you through in order. You can also click on the very top left here where it says story. You can learn a little bit more about the lore of this specific dungeon. The end of the line, for example, if I click on Creeper Woods and I click on story here, it's going to have a little bit more of a description for that one. If I click on Soggy Swamp, click on story here as well. I'll go ahead and read these through for you guys in just a minute, but I'm going to go back to mission. Now you guys might notice that on the very bottom right here and the very top left it says adventure. So I've already beaten all the main story stuff one time through, and now I'm trying to level up. I'm trying to get better gear, and I'm basically trying to prepare myself for this Island Realms thing that's going to be coming out. By the time you watch this video, it probably will already be out for most people, unless I get really lucky with trending for some reason. But anyways, so what you want to do, click on change in the bottom right hand side, and you can actually change your difficulty. You'll notice that the third one is not available until you actually defeat the Arch Illager on adventure to unlock. So if you're looking for something a little bit more easygoing, maybe you don't have friends that are online and you're having to play everything by yourself, it might be better if you go play on the default option. If you're playing with friends, you're trying to conquer dungeons, trying to get some higher level gear, those kinds of things, then go ahead and click on the second option. If you've already beaten it, like it says here on adventure to unlock, you can start pushing. It tells you the different perk benefits. So for default, enemies are balanced for first playthrough. Very few enchanted enemies. Rewards are average. For adventure, enemies are hard to defeat and hit hard. New enemy enchantments, rewards are better. New gear and artifacts are available. And then for the apocalypse, the enemies are ultra beefy and ultra punishing. So this is going to be a real challenge. Lots of enemies with powerful enchantments. Rewards are ultra good. Even more gear and artifacts are available. You can also have the option clicking through this list right here from 1, 2, see, 3, and it tells you underneath the recommended power level, gives you the difficulty level, the gear and artifact powers. But you can tell that all the gear drops and the artifacts are the same. So for this specific dungeon, all the items that you're trying to get are going to be the same items. It's just going to have different level stats and potentially have additional perk benefits. So just to recap, you can hit start mission. Once you go ahead and hit start there, you're going to pop into the map itself. If you're playing with a team, your team is going to have a little prompt show up in the top right here. They need to hit accept for that as well. If you want to read more in the stories, you can go ahead and click on the top left-hand side here. Creeper Woods, a perilous potion. The witches of Soggy Swamp have polluted the land with their wicked brews. We can't let their potions fall into the hands of the Arch Illager, who would surely use that power for no good. Soggy Swamp. A perilous potion. The witches of Soggy Swamp have polluted the land with their wicked brews. We can't let their potions fall in the hands of the Arch-Illager, who would surely use that power for no good. I just repeated myself. Alright, let's try this again. A journey begins. The Arch-Illager has come to power using the Orb of Dominance, turning the overworld upside down. Power is collecting in strange places. The undead are stronger and refuse to burn in the sunlight, and Illagers are raiding the countryside. The Illagers capture the defenseless villagers and move them east, towards their mysterious base in the Redstone Mines. The first step in their ruthless journey starts by going through Creeper Woods, a mob-infested maze of tangled roots and branches. Move quickly if you wish to save the villagers from a terrible fate. Go to Cacti Canyon. Lost in a sea of sand. Those who wish to reach the desert have to traverse the winding paths and trails of Cacti Canyon. A complex network of tunnels, chasms, and caves have led even the most level-headed adventurer astray. Those who wish to survive this sandy labyrinth must rely on their wits. Pumpkin Pastures. Heard the little bell ring, too. The last homely hearth. The Illager raids have reached the once quiet fields of Pumpkin Pastures. As the villagers were dragged off in chains and everything burned, it seemed all was lost. But one villager still stands in the chaos. That last homely hearth remains a beacon of hope, but they need our help. Redstone Mines. The end of the line. The Illagers have finally accomplished their goal, to tear the redstone from the very heart of the mountains. With that kind of power, no one in the overworld will be able to stand in their way. Time is running out to stop the Arch-Illager before it is too late. The Desert Temple. Ooh, that sounds evil. The Nameless Kingdom. The wind-blown sands of the Desert Temple have wiped away the traces of a vast and ancient kingdom, yet secretive power still lingers here. The enchanters of this ancient nameless kingdom once practiced necromancy, magic that summons the dead. Now, generations later, the Illagers have arrived to try and pry power from these dusty tombs. Who knows what power they may find, but something else also protects these dusty crypts. The Fiery Forge. Monstrosities of war. The Fiery Forge, the beating heart of the Illager war machine, is the source of the Arch-Illager army's power. Vindicator axes, redstone golems, and enchanter spellbooks all originate from the fires of this vile place. This fortress has long been impossible to breach, and none would even dare try, but even a place like this must have a secret entrance. The High Block Halls. Crashing the party. The Arch-Illager and his minions are gathering in the grand halls of High Block Keep to celebrate their recent victories. If we strike while the Illagers are all in one place, we could turn the tide of this conflict. The Obsidian Pinnacle. The Eye of the Storm. It is time to end the Arch-Illager's reign of terror. We've trapped the little tyrant in the highest tower of the castle, and there's nowhere left for him to run. Ooh, it's got visual effects that are going on. There's like a storm happening there too. That's actually really cool. You click on the missions down below. Again, you can change your adventures type. Click the top right X if you need to click out of that. And that is how you go and navigate through the mission select screen. So do your missions, guys. Team up with your friends, make new friends, gather your weapons. There's these realms. I'm going to make it a separate video where I talk about this, my theories of how exactly that's going to work out. Whether or not I'm true or right on it, it's going to be a different story. And as far as for the story progression on all of this stuff, we got another video. We're going to be talking about all that too. So all that and more here on this channel. If you guys did enjoy this video and you feel like this was helpful, please make sure that you drop a comment down below. If you have any questions on something, also feel free to let me know down below. I'll do my best that I can to answer those for you. And if you want to see any other kind of content, as far as for future coverage on this game, if you want to know good combos of items to have for, you know, your sword and your bow, or your artifacts down below, and what kind of stats really stack up, and what kind of play style you're looking to do, tricks like that. All that and more, feel free to hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys are absolutely awesome. and I will see you guys later.